Hey there. So, if you're like me, maybe sometimes you make too much pizza dough and you end up not being able to finish it all on the weekend. So what do? You take that leftover pizza dough, you toss it in the fridge, you leave it in the fridge, and then next weekend, what do you got? It's still there. So now you have a choice to make. Do you use it? Do you chuck it? Well, here I am today to find out if we can use it. So, yeah, we got 2 9-day-old doughs. I made it on a Thursday and then used it on the following Saturday. So those are some old doughs. Now, the first thing you'll notice is they smell a lot like, I don't know, maybe beer? They got a special funk to them. And they're going to be very, very swollen and bubbly. But, as long as it's not complete mush, it should be okay. So, to start things off, we're going to make a pan pizza. Because, what could be easier than that, right? So we got the usual combination of cheeses. Get it right on there. Don't be afraid. Now, this dough was full of bubbles. It was very, loose, let's say. And again, it might smell a little bit funny, but the longer you ferment it, the better it tastes, I suppose, to a certain extent. So we're not really doing anything special here, and this is just to see how the dough turns out. And today, I'm going to cook it. I'm going to bake it in the deck oven, which I said I wouldn't do anymore, but here I am doing it. So in it goes, 400 degrees. If there's enough pizza in the pan, I don't think it's going to warp it. And here we go. It's coming. Oh my Lord, what is going on? What an absolute mess. Yeah, this is the 1-inch deep pan, and as you can see, it's created a terrible mess, but whatever. I recommend the 1.5 or possibly the 2-inch deep pan if you can get them, but unfortunately, I was unable to. So this poofed up really nicely. It rose a lot in the oven. It puffed up massively. The dough was certainly different from usual. But I will say that if you do have a 9-day-old dough and you want to make a pan pizza, definitely don't be shy about it because it was delicious. Here's a closer look. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Here's the bottom. Obviously, some of it rose away from the pan a little bit. But hey, there we go. So there's one. And now, the trickier part. So this is a very old, very sloppy, all-purpose dough. And I'm going to say, right off the bat, it was loose. Extremely loose. So I'm going to do this very carefully so as not to put a hole in it. Because there's nothing worse than going to put your pizza in your deck oven and there's a hole and the cheese shoots out the bottom right onto the stone and you know, creates a horrible inferno in your oven. So go easy, go easy. Now the strange thing is, even though it felt very extensible, I don't know, somehow I just didn't get it to stretch out as much as I would have liked. I need to think about what might have caused that. However, as you can see, no holes, so that's fantastic. But again, it is very loose and weird, so you're gonna have to be careful if you try this at home. But let's get her all sauced up. Just dump the cheese on. I mean, why mess around? Now this was kind of heavily topped, so as you'll see in a moment, here we ran into a a little bit of trouble with the peel. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Recovery. Okay, here we go. We're in. This is at double speed, just FYI. And it's behaving as you would expect it to behave. Nothing out of the ordinary. Give it a little spin. Pop her back in. Give it a little more time. And one more turn. And that should... That should just about do it. Just a moment. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're done. So look at that, it's nice and puffed up. The edge looks good. I mean, yeah, so this was the failure to pick it up on the peel properly certainly caused some sort of compression in the dough. So I'd want to stretch it out a little bit more next time, but yeah, overall it was a tasty pizza. So if you got some old dough in your fridge, don't be afraid to use it. Take it out, reball it, and cook it up. As long as it's not complete mush, it should be fine. So there we go, an 8 out of 10 and a 6.5 out of 10. Enjoy. Go pizza.